Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany, and in today's video we have another plan with me. I hope you guys are still liking my plan with me, as I know the past couple of videos have been just music. And please excuse the dryer in the background. I am trying to wash some clothes. So before we get started, I do want to introduce a new family member, which is this one. I haven't even named her. I don't even think I do name her. But this is the Giglio Slim Appunto in the blue Croco matte. And it is so beautiful. It's a little bit... I bought this used in the buy sell trade group. And it seems like it's a little bit not as vibrant as I thought it would be. And I don't know if that's just because this was already pre-used and everything like that, but it's still a pretty color, and the matte part of it is definitely more smooth than my newest Giglio Croco black matte. That one has a little bit more of that kind of velvety feel to it, and this one is, I mean, you can kind of feel it, but I think this is what happens after you've been using it for a few months. So I really like it. It's starting to become more, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of not like the Apoca, but it's so flattened, like the velvety feel, that it's hardly there anymore. So it's kind of hard to describe, but I really like this guy. And don't worry if you don't like this angle, I am going to do a top down instead of to the side. But I was pre-filming something and I thought I would just show you real quick before I change the camera angle. So far in here I have that Happy Scrappy insert, and I have my stickers on the side, which aren't really perfectly laid out yet. I just kind of threw everything in here because I wanted to quickly move in. And I haven't really set up anything officially, but I do have the Hobonichi, my Etsy Hobonichi in here. And I'm so excited that I got this. This one is a Giglio, so it does have the big back pocket. And then you get a zipper pocket in the back and a secretarial. And then your two slide-ins here. Now the difference when it comes to the Giglio and the Vanderspec, which is the custom that I did not change any of the dimensions, these are just already set, is that it's a bit wider. The Vanderspec is a lot shorter. It's like a perfect fit cover, whereas the Giglio is probably wider by a little bit more than a 1/4 inch. And so when it comes to your notebook, I find it really difficult to be able to put both covers slipped in on both sides like I usually like to do. This is probably one of those covers that you can probably put 2 notebooks, and I've seen some people do that actually, put 2 of their Hobonichis and fit it in there. Now with the Croco, I haven't seen it, but I have seen it with the Apoca leather, and I don't know if that's because it stretches more, and this one you can tell I have it really stuffed. And so I think the Apoca leather stretches better than the Croco leather, at least at first. So that's why I have 2 notebooks in here. And then of course you get the snap closure, and this is kind of how it looks when it sits in there. Definitely not stuffed at all right now, but I love it. I love this. I want to use this as my main cover, but I can't because this leather, I don't think it's ready to take a beating in my purse like this one does. Plus it's a super dark color, obviously it's black, and so any markings won't show on this. unless it's like a white permanent marker or something, which I don't really know why I would have that in there. But anyway, this one is my Etsy planner, so it would mainly stay on my desk, or if I have a meetup or somewhere where I'm going to be doing arts and crafts and journaling and stuff, then I'll take it, but it will be well protected. Whereas this one, I can still continuously toss it in there. Now, the only regrets I have now, after I've had this for a couple months, is that I wish I had gotten the back pocket, because then I could put all my receipts and everything like this one has, the big back pocket. So for now, I'm not even sure what I would put in here besides stickers. And then here, you know, that's what I really need, which is the reason why I wanted to move into this one for my main Hobonichi. I am talking, it's already like 6 minutes in, I'm sorry. But let's pray to the Giglio gods in hopes that there's going to be another Epoca undyed Slim Appunto coming soon. Okay, on to the planning. Okay, so let me show that to you again for those who may be wondering what it looks like with one on top of the other on width. I'm not gonna measure it, but for those of you who want an actual visual, let's see. So I have it lined up on this side, and you can see it's about a quarter, maybe a little bit more of an inch extended there. So it is pretty wide, but it folds really nicely, and it just feels so good. Okay, so let's be honest. You know, for those of you who know, I am pretty busy, have been pretty busy, like especially this week and going into next week. I'm gonna be super busy. So this is what it looks like so far. It is Sunday and I'm filming this on a Sunday, so I have a lot of catching up to do, which I plan to do. I mean, I did do things and I want it documented in here. Again, this is my Etsy planner and like shop planner, decorative planner. This is semi-decorative, not really focusing on decoration, at least in the past I wasn't really. But I really wanted this to look more like how I have my Etsy one look like. So I kind of did it, and now I'm kind of regretting it because I haven't been using the right pen for the Happy Scrappy stickers. I normally, my stickers here, I don't know, it's like whenever I use them, I don't have any issues with smearing with my little, it's not in focus, okay. With these stickers, I don't have issues with smearing, but with Happy Scrappy stickers, I must not be using the right pen because it's been smearing like all over and it's driving me crazy. This is like the first time I've had terrible smearing. I would say this is probably the first time I've actually really had issues with a pen. And I'm not always using the same pen, but I've never really had smearing issues with any of my other pens on stickers. So especially like paper, sparkly paper coat, I didn't have any issues with hers. Most of my stickers are matte unless I have the vinyl, and then even with my vinyl, I don't have issues with those either. So I don't know. But this is what the week looks like. I still have to catch up on some things that we're doing today and things that will be going on tomorrow or the previous day. Oh gosh, I am just blabbering. Okay. So another thing I got is this beautiful lilac colored fountain pen. I love it. It is very juicy, very juicy, especially if you have a wet ink. And my favorite black ink is the Platinum Carbon Black because it is a little bit wet. It's not dry, and so it just comes out super juicy. And this is a broad nib and I love it. I'm gonna try to use it for planning this week. And I might use this one too. This is my Sailor 1911 fountain pen. This is in the extra fine. This is one of the Four Seasons styles, and then, or color combos. And then this one is actually a Platinum 3776. Yeah, and I just got this a couple days ago. I'm finding that when it comes to my fountain pens, I'm kind of narrowing it down to what I really like. And so I'm really excited about that. I haven't been buying fountain pens as much as I've been buying planners, actually. So it's kind of switched. And I don't know if that's really a good thing because the prices really haven't changed. In fact, I'm probably buying more expensive things now. So today we are going to be using the bubble tea sticker kit that's in my shop. And I don't think, have I given this sticker kit any love? No. Well, that was a practice. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. And I really like this one. I'm pretty proud of this particular art design I created. All right, so I zoomed in a little bit better. I still haven't decided exactly what date I'm gonna close my shop. I'm thinking it's going to be sometime the first week, like the first weekend of July. So if any of you are interested in that, please, you know, get something now before it's all closed. Now I was thinking about doing some digital items, and I may just open up my shop for digital things like that in a couple weeks, maybe beginning of August, because I will have access to my iPad and to be able to do those things. I was actually also considering making some ring binder inserts as digital, like printables, just because I have some ideas for my own and they may be helpful to you too. So let me know your thoughts on that. I am so not excited to move and to be going to super hot weather. I think the only thing that is exciting is the fact that I will be going from high humidity to low humidity weather. I think that's the only thing I'm super duper looking forward to. Although I will say high humidity has treated me pretty well these past like 15, it's like 13 years. So we'll see. I'm used to dry weather as I used to live in Colorado, so I'm not unfamiliar with it, but it would be a nice change for a while. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff to do this week, and I don't think I can entirely share everything, but I'm gonna kind of do that same style I did in my last video for last week, where it's kind of random and not like really strict in my 3 columns, just because I'm not sure how much I will be able to really talk about like my mood and, you know, the weather. I need to just write down a lot of lists and random like notes that are going to be happening for next week. We have a lot going on, and I don't even know exactly when majority of these things are going to happen until we get calls like the day of. So I need to keep as much space open for those types of things. And I think I'm going to continue with the 3-item checklist. I don't know if I have any habits I want to track. Oh, let's see. I'll put them on just in case. And the paper I'm using today is my vinyl. So on majority of my kits, you have the option. Okay, that is tearing. On the majority of my kits, you have the option to select vinyl or matte. I do find that with the matte, that my printing quality is, with the color, is a lot more vibrant. With the vinyl, sorry, not with the matte. The matte is still good. Like, this is vinyl, and this is matte. But for some reason with the vinyl, I guess because it has like that, it has a coating on it, it just, the colors come out a lot better. Can I fit this there? Why? No, I'm really... Okay, I'm gonna put list there for anything going on for the weekend. You know, I'm sorry if I still kind of sound awkward when I'm doing these videos. It is what it is. I'm still trying to be able to talk and create at the same time. It's kind of difficult. So this whole spread is looking wacky. The star on Thursday. I have these last two stickers, which are decorative bubble teas. So what do I got? Let's see how this works. This is it's a thick line and it's gonna be very wet. But I wanted to use it to like bold out things, like important things. I really like the effect where you have something big and bold and then you put like a script underneath. Remember to bring, and then I'm gonna write down my list and happy mail. Okay, I have to write my happy mail. I ordered my first, is it Dagna Dover? Dagna Dover. I am falling in love with pink again, if you haven't noticed. So I got the pink backpack, my very first order. It was actually a backpack that was on sale. That should be coming on Tuesday, and I'm really excited about that. Also, I have a Happy Scrappy order coming, and hopefully that gets here sometime beginning of next week. And as for habits, I still need to take my iron, and I'm slacking on my probiotics. I'm gonna call it Probi. And then see, the rest is like up in the air. Whenever something pops up, I'm gonna have to write it down. Yeah, I think that's all I can do at this moment. Some of the other things that I will be writing are a little more private. Sorry if I was out of frame, that was weird. Need to look up. And as for this one, I do have some orders I need to finish up. This is last week, and I already have like a couple weeks set up in this thing, which may be good for when I actually do end up leaving, because then I don't have to worry about trying to figure out what stickers I need to do what, and I already have it set out. But this is going to be for next week. I think one of the reasons why I don't really have that much going on is just because I haven't really been focusing on my shop. I have put in like orders. Oh, there's one thing I really want to make sure is that I really want to get something from Willow Wallaco, or is it Willow Wallaco? It's a couple of shops on Etsy that I really want to get, and they're supposed to open back up next week and have a sale. It's like is this summer sale, summer bash, flash sale. I know I put it in the months. So in the monthly section, I've started to put like sales and shop announcements from other shops that I do buy from. And so like Giglio Live, they're gonna have a live on the 24th, so I'm gonna write that down. And then there's also for those of you who do have an Etsy shop planner and not really sure how to use the monthly pages, I think it's a good idea to write down like certain shops you follow, and whenever they have big live announcements or sales or something that's going on that you want to remember, to write it down in the monthlies. Or even when your shop has like sales or certain deadlines, to write those down in the monthlies so you don't forget. Let's see, Frank Hearts You reopens, and then there's the Frank Hearts You Rainbow Sale at 5 p.m. on the 27th, which is Thursday. The only thing about fountain pens when you're writing on Tomoe River paper, if you don't know, that some inks take longer to dry, so I don't want to close the book just yet. With this being a broad nib and having the permanent carbon ink in it, it does dry faster than other inks, in my opinion, for having such a larger nib. So I just have to give it a few more seconds and then it'll be done. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was interesting or helpful to you. If you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye!